Hello mga friendship. Ang lulutuin, I'm baking today pan de coco, one of favorite snacks in the Philippines. At first, I have here for my filling. Here, I'm using the desiccated coconut. I have 2 cups of desiccated coconuts and 1/4 cups of unsalted butter. Half cup pack of brown sugar and half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 3 tablespoons of fresh milk. You can use evap, but I don't have evap, so I'm using fresh milk. And for my dough, I have here in my stand mixer 4 cups of bread flour. You can use also all-purpose flour, but I want bread flour. And here I have a cup of milk, fresh milk to dissolve the. I'm using a yeast. So this is salt. I'm gonna put salt now in the flour. And by the way, I have here two spoons of white sugar to dissolve together with the yeast, so the yeast will bloom. And for the flour, this one, the eggs, I'm gonna put also the eggs on the flour later, and 2 eggs, and I have 1/4 cup of canola oil or corn oil. It's up to you what you want. And then a half cup of granulated white sugar. At first, I'm gonna warm up my fresh milk first, like in the microwave, one minute. I'm gonna warm up this for about 1 minute. And make sure washing your hand before making bread. It's very important to your hand is clean. You can use gloves, but I'd rather not using two because it's more easier to mix the dough. Because after mixing the dough inside the stand mixer for like about 7 minutes, but if you don't have stand mixer at home, you can use your hand. You can do it too, but you're gonna need like 10 minutes. But I don't have really a lot of patience. But like after I'm gonna mix here on my mixer, I'm gonna need a little bit here on my mat, and then before I'm gonna put and rest it for an hour before I'm gonna put the filling excuse me, in it. So now I have the milk here. I make sure that it's really, the temperature is not overly hot. Because if overly hot, the yeast won't bloom. Yeah. So it's 178 Fahrenheit. And then I'm gonna put now the yeast around about 2 teaspoons and 1/4. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, and 1/4. And then I'm gonna add in the 2 tablespoons of sugar, because sugar is gonna help the yeast bloom. And I'm gonna rest this for about 5 minutes until it bloom. You cannot mix together inside the bread flour because the bread flour later it won't raise. So now I'm gonna mix the flour, but before you're gonna put the attachment. This is the attachment. Make sure that it's unplugged, not plug it because it's dangerous. So now I'm gonna put the 2 eggs inside. I already put in the salt in. So I'm gonna put the sugar, the half cup sugar, the white one. And then I'm gonna put the 1/4 cup of oil. And then the 2 eggs. And then I add in the milk with the yeast. Is already blue. It's raising now, so it's time to put in. And then I put the attachment. My KitchenAid is really helpful. I own this for almost 4 years. My husband bought this as a gift for me. And then it's a time to attach. And then slowly on, like not in the high speed. Oops, I had to bring it up. It's medium speed, not very high. I mix this about 7 minutes. See you later, guys. Here is it. I just removed from my mixer, and I knead a little bit on my mouth. Make sure you know that the dough is already ready, because when you press like this and it's gonna be bounced back, it means the dough is okay. It's ready to put inside the bowl. I'm gonna rest this in an hour. This is the bowl. I put some oil inside so it won't stick. I get it gonna be resting for an hour, so it's gonna double the size. Some oil. I put a little bit of oil. And then I'm gonna cover it with plastic wrap. I'm gonna wash my hand first. And then while resting this for an hour, I'm gonna make the filling a bit later. Make sure it's no air gonna get inside. And now I'm gonna make the filling. Oh, let's see. First, I'm gonna put the 1/4 cup of the where's my pen? Of the unsalted butter. And then I'm gonna follow the 2 cups of desiccated coconut. If you want the fresh one, you can do it too. The fresh grated coconut, but I have grater, but it's time consuming, so I'm gonna use the desiccated coconut. It's easier for me to do it. And then gonna put some of the milk, the 3 tablespoons of the milk. Why I put tablespoon of the milk? Because desiccated is a bit dry, so I want it to be moisture. That's why I put milk. If you want coconut milk, you can do it too, but I prepare the fresh milk. And then I'm gonna add in the sugar. The sugar is a pack of 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And then just add in the vanilla. The vanilla is about half teaspoon. I think one teaspoon of vanilla extract, the real one, not the imitation. I'm almost done the filling. I'm gonna set aside this first. I'm waiting my dough to double size before I'm gonna put the filling in. It's gonna be like this. Okay now. here's my dough. Remove the excess air. Then we're gonna cut this into two. Oops. Gonna cut into two. And set aside the other half first. And then this one, I'm gonna roll my roller dough. Then roll the dough. And then cut into pieces. One, two, ten. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 pieces. It's gonna be like this. So the other one is quite small, so I add some of the dough. And then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna flatten, not roll. I'm gonna flatten with my roller, my dough roller, and put the filling in. And then seal it. Just like this. Make sure it's covered, because if not covered, just pinch like this and roll it on your mat. Like this. And put in a parchment paper with my baking pan. And do it again. And close again. It's simple. I make my own bread rather than buying bread outside. You know, the commercial bread is not really good, so I'd rather make my own bread. Do it, do it. Oops. And make sure that there's a gap between the two bread. You don't put it together so it won't, you know, it won't stick. Now I rested this bread for 30 minutes before I'm gonna bake. This is done. And then I'm gonna poke with the fork And then I'm gonna put some egg wash. 1, 2, 3. Just like poke until there's a hole. I made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 bread. And I'm gonna bake this 18 to 20 minutes, 350 degree Fahrenheit, or until the bread become golden brown. Oops. And then I have here and these are my finished product. So yummy. Still hot. Oh Lord. See you guys. See you next time. Bye.